Hey YouTubers, morning, it's Rob Moffat. Guys, this video is for people who would like to make YouTube videos, but they think it's too expensive. They don't know what camera to buy, and everything looks rather expensive, and they don't know where to start. I've been making videos for YouTube for 14 years, and I've used a lot of different cameras. Very recently, in the last year, I started using an old smartphone, Android Galaxy S5. And I've been kind of surprised at how inexpensive the gear is using that setup. There's compromises with using a phone. There's things you can't do that you can normally do with a digital camera, but there's also many things that you can do with a smartphone. And it all comes down to the cost and the quality. You can get very good quality within limitations with photos and video with the smartphone, an old smartphone. With the new smartphones, they're better than most cameras. But with an old smartphone like an S5, a Galaxy, this particular one I picked up on eBay for $45. It has a tiny little crack in the screen, and it came with 2 extra batteries, so I got 3 batteries in total, a car charger, and a USB cord and something else for $45. And you can see them on eBay every week, someone selling their old camera with all of their gear that came with it, their phone. So the smartphone costs $45 with all the extras. This L bracket I bought like 10 years ago, cost me $6. This little mount costs $9. The light costs $12. By the way, the light came with an added gift. They gave me a dual lavalier mic. Also, this particular microphone is a cardioid microphone, and it's by Movo. It's very good quality. It's $39. So when you add everything up, it comes to about $112 total. Everything except for the L bracket will fit in one pocket, and I can fit the L bracket into another pocket. So it's a dual pocket. It's doable. You got big pockets. And like I said, everything will fit into a big sock, so it doesn't slide around in your pocket, get messed up. Most of the time you won't be needing the light, or you won't be needing the dead mouse cat thing on your microphone. In fact, the microphone I'm using right now is an old lavalier microphone with a $12 one, so you can see the quality I'm getting. Right now I'm also filming on another Galaxy S5. Like I said, there's many handy things with the Galaxy S5. I like where you can do, if you're doing a do-it-yourself and your hands are full, you can say shoot and they'll shoot the picture or take a recording. So there's many handy things with the smartphones. I don't want to talk about these smartphones. I want to let you know how inexpensive a setup you can purchase things to get started to make your videos. Also, I did a video last week on how I added a neodymium magnet and a little piece of wood to the bottom of the L bracket. That way it will sit up straight, but also attached to metal. I've attached it to my stove so I can have shots face down. Also out on the balcony for do-it-yourself shots, I can attach it to the drill press. But also this will fit on top of the tripod. And while we're talking about tripods, over the years I've got all of my tripods at thrift stores. This is like the world's cheapest tripod. You really can't pan or tilt with it, so it's basically just a stand. But I'm going to hack it to see if I can improve the functions of it panning. But it was just a few dollars. So you don't need to spend a lot of money to get started. And this particular camera, it has a bare bones kind of primitive stabilizer. So even though I purchased a stabilizer for $80, that works very well. This has, if you're holding it very steady and not being too aggressive, it does a fairly decent job as a stabilizer within the camera. But it's not like some of the newer cameras that have excellent stabilizers. So it's a nice little camera setup for $112. And like I said, you can buy these on eBay all the time. Every week there's at least one person on there selling their Android S5 for buy it now for like $40, $45. You can put a bid on some things and probably get like $20, but you have to wait, and then you never know if you're going to win the bid or not. So if you've been thinking about wanting to make YouTube videos, good for you. But you don't want to spend a lot of money, or you don't know what to buy. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also, in the other room somewhere, I have a little bag for this that I can put underwater down to like 80 feet or something. It costs like $6 on eBay. So you have a water proof function, even though this particular camera will go into water like 1 or 2 feet. It's water resistant. But if you want to go deeper, you can get a little bag for it. So this is a perfect little setup. You can do vlogging. You can do. I like to do a lot of do-it-yourself, making things or cooking things, or you can do interview. I just got that free dual lavalier, so I can have two people. I think this is a perfect setup for someone to want to start YouTube, and I think everybody should start a YouTube. I'm going to end with this. I started 14 years ago. Basically, YouTube for me was therapy. My mom was sick. She had Alzheimer's, and I was helping take care of her for several years, and I was just doing YouTube as therapy for myself to keep my mind occupied. And then after she passed away, I got AFib in my heart for 4 years. It was terrible. So there again, I had another outlet, more therapy with YouTube. So for like 8 years, it was just, I wasn't trying to make money. I was just trying to keep busy and do things. But over time, I have almost 1,000 videos now. And believe it or not, I retired. I was able to collect, I haven't retired. I was able to collect Social Security last year. I make almost as much money from my YouTube videos that I was just making once or twice a week out of whatever subject that was interesting to me. Now I make as much money from them as I do my Social Security, and hopefully it's going to keep increasing. So you're not guaranteed to make any money, and if you just do it to make money, you may be disappointed. But if you enjoy making videos, here's the key. If you enjoy making videos, you want to get started, because over time it's something that could lead into a side income or maybe even more. And it's not too many hobbies or occupations or pastimes, I should say, that will reward you in as many ways as YouTube videos, making them, can do for you. One day I'll learn to speak English. All right, guys, I've been having on for a long time here. If you have any questions about any of these components of the setup, like I said, the Galaxy X5, it's an old phone, but it's a wonderful phone because you can take off the front and replace the batteries. You can replace these micro SD cards to increase the storage capabilities of your camera. You can download apps that will work with your camera to increase the functions of your video making and your photography. By the way, I disable all of the phone functions on my cameras, and then it's just straight camera. I just use an old flip phone from the 90s. So I'm not really able to access a lot of the smartphone applications that would enhance the video and still photography of the camera, but they're out there. You can use them. So I said I was going to go, and I'm still yapping here. All right, I just enjoy talking to you guys. It's been a pleasure, and hope this was something helpful to you, and y'all get started. If you have any questions about making YouTube videos or getting started making YouTube videos or anything related to that, you let me know, and I'll do what I can to help you out. All right, guys, get yourself a camera and start making videos. Take care. See you out there. Which camera do I shut off? Oh, that one.